Una know how some Nigerian boys will go out for midnight, say, look at how peaceful Ghana is. This is so beautiful. For midnight, by this time, there's light and there's security. One Ghana content creator don't come, say, me police look into those content creators. See, all those content creators, where they post content for midnight, they show people how streets they peaceful. See, make, where they no be Ghanaians, say, make police look into the matter, arrest them.
Wow, I didn't know we had such men with balls in Ghana until now. This is refreshing coming from the foreign minister of our country. His name is Ablakwa, for those who don't know much.
If Ghanaians start a Nigerian must go movement, would they be wrong? Would you consider that unjust? If Ghanaians right now decide to start Nigeria must go, would they be considered unjust? Would we resort to calling it xenophobia, just like we allege South Africans of xenophobia?
One thing you must know as an individual, as a people and as a country is that if you don't know yourself, your values, you do not create your boundaries, like everything, literally everything can go. People who knows what you truly have will take it from you, whether by hook or by crook. This is the situation currently with the motherland Ghana versus the United States of America. And guys, these Western European, British, name them countries, the whites in general, have always, taken Africa for granted. They have always looked down on Africa. They have always, trickishly, stylishly, manipulatively stolen from African countries, not just the motherland Ghana, like majorly most African countries. And like you rightly heard, other Asian countries. But in this present day and time, the good news and the good thing is that so many countries in the continent of Africa, right, are beginning to wake up. Like there is a wavelength of awakeness in the continent of Africa. It started with Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, right? And at the end of the day, Ghana has keyed in, especially in this present leadership and government. Kudos to them. And of late, just the latest trending update, we did record one of the incidents that happened between the foreign minister of Ghana and one of the US senator to Ghana. And guys, I have got videos that literally broke down this incident to bits, right? And the interesting and most beautiful part of it is definitely how the Ghanaian foreign minister reacted. Blew hot, like the audacity, the courage to say, no, enough is enough. We've had enough of you people. Maybe you people think we are scared, like we can't tell you our mind, right? I like what is going on in the motherland. Right now, currently, the heat and the pressure, the system is hot. Every sector, every system, down to what the police, everybody is hot because Ghana has long overdue been taken for granted, even by Nigerians and other West African countries currently in Ghana, particularly on Nigerians, even on the trending topic of the Igbo king in Ghana. So we've got these videos put together. First of all, let's see what's transpired between the US and Ghana. And we've got some reactors from Nigeria via Ghana who have some things to say, sending STEM warnings too to all these intruders, invaders, people who take Ghana for granted and always be taking Ghana for granted, particularly Nigerians, what they are doing that the Ghanaian government, police, the entire citizens of Ghana are now like, enough is enough, we've had enough. So you hear all these things in this video from my brother Chimdi, Kofi Biki, Cavalli, and from Tum Network. Video credit to these people. I need us to watch patiently to the end. Please do not forget to like this video, share, and stay subscribed if this is your first time here. Now, let's take these videos because I don't want to intercept, and I'll be right back.
If Ghanaians start a Nigerian must go movement, would they be wrong? Would you consider that unjust? If Ghanaians right now decide to start Nigeria must go, would they be considered unjust? Would we resort to calling it xenophobia, just like we allege South Africans of xenophobia, whereas all they were doing is reacting to the violence that we created? Would they be wrong? You see, the annoying thing about Nigerians, especially the IGBO'S, is that we're so good at inciting evil. We're so good at inciting wars. We're so good at instigating annoyance. We like to annoy people. We like to aggravate people because we can't come to a place and remain quiet. We aggravate people. But once that aggravation comes, once that reaction comes that we've already aggravated, we begin to play victim. We begin to play, what is this thing about king? Nigerians, IGBO'S creating a king in Ghana. How does it make sense? How does it make, is that not imbecility? Is this not imbecility? I know that this set of Igbo people, I know that Nigerians are sick. I know that they are mentally deformed. But do we have to take this mental deformity to other countries? Or because you feel that as a mad person, you should be overlooked. You think that as a mad person, you should be overlooked. There are people that respond to madness with beating. So this is a forewarning to Nigerians, because you see, anything that Ghanaians are bringing to Nigerians in Ghana, no Nigerian should open his or her mouth to say that they were not warned. In fact, I would use this platform to support and to instigate a movement, a very strong movement like that by Ghanaians, because this peaceful exhibition, this peaceful nature that Ghanaians exhibit for a very long time, Nigerians are beginning to take it for granted. I mean, like they've always taken it for granted, but Nigerians, we're getting to the extreme part of it. We're pushing Ghanaians to the wall. And it gets to a particular time when a man that keeps on going backward will tell you, it's enough, it's enough. Because once the person has it up to his neck, you can't take a man's head for this reason. You can't take a man's head for this reason. All these are our criminal tendencies as Nigerians, specifically of the Igbo tribe. We tend to take it elsewhere, thinking that thinking that we're invincible. But the annoying thing is that once we begin to get a backlash, we begin to complain. We begin to call for the Ghanaian government. I don't even know what Ghanaians are waiting for, because if I were Ghanaians by now, everything about that king would have been destroyed. By now, Nigerians, especially the Igbos, would have heard the ringing part of it. They will be hearing twitches in their ears. Sick-minded sets of people. What are you doing? See, when you go to a man's land, you respect the rules and the regulations of that man. When you go to Rome, you behave like a Roman. You don't take your gods and culture to Rome. If you want to retain your culture, go back home. Go back home. The things that you people can't even afford doing in Nigeria, you people come to Ghana and other parts of African countries to do it. Anyways, one of the things I'll tell Ghanaians is to borrow some from South Africans and teach these people a lesson. Stupid.
Una know how some Nigerian boys will go out for midnight. Say, look at how peaceful Ghana is. This is so beautiful. For midnight, by this time, there's light and there's security. One Ghana content creator don't come. Say, me police look into those content creators. See, all those content creators, where they post content for midnight, they show people how streets they peaceful. Say, where they no be Ghanaians. Say, make police look into the matter, arrest them. Why we say Ghana just the hot this period? From the Igbo king to this particular thing. People are saying Nigeria must go. People are saying Nigeria must go. People are working hard to send Nigerians out. Nigerian content creators, those of you who always go to streets in the midnight to do videos to show how peaceful Ghana is. We know that you love Ghana and you're trying to promote Ghana. But please be careful. Now the police are out looking for Nigerians who post videos in midnight showing the peace in the land, calling them, say they be informants, and then they show thief road to show them communities where they quiet for nights. When they go do their Cherekambia. You understand me? So me that they careful, me not stop. At least we know Ghana is safe. Me not know they do video for midnight again. Me not know they do video for midnight again. Because Ghanaians they vex now. Ghana they hold they vex for Nigerians where all these bad things will they happen for Ghana. They say in a month, like every week, something bad happen. They person buying landlord because of saying house rent expire. Olosho girls underage, they pack themselves for Ghana. They catch 5 thieves. 4 of them are Nigerians. Waiting we no go here say Nigeria do for this world. So I beg those of now we will be seeing that they do that kind of content. They show the peace in Ghana at night. Me na hold na yeah, me na they careful because right now Ghanaians know they play and Ghanaians are not happy with Nigerians. I no go lie for you, no matter the Ghanaian, no matter whether or not your friend. Nigerians in Ghana, be careful. Ghanaians are not happy with you because this period, some things they happen for the country, we say then they self no go usually do. And the people where they catch na people. So right now, Ghanaians eyes red. Ghanaians make wild for your top. So no matter what you do, be safe and be responsible. Those of you will be say already be responsible. You know plenty Ghanaians when know you will go feel vouch for you. You know they work out for nights. Because right now Ghana police know they play. Ghana police know they play. People are protesting. People are going to write petition in police office. People be say Nigeria never even offend before. People be say they don't even know. They never see Nigerian. They verse. You people should be careful and work really, really respectfully. Ghana is another man's country. You people have no right there. But they are peaceful people and they give you your respect and give you your rights. All you have to do is obey their law. You know, go another person's country. Go they do waiting, they no send you. Waiting there themselves, no get mind do. You go they tell they say they don't get mind. That's why they are lazy. They are not rich as you. Nigerians, they go Ghana, they bully Ghanaians, they say they are lazy. That's why they know they get money. Think the Ghanaians, they spend money. Ghanaians will get bills to pay. Ghanaians are very contented people. They no go do what you they do to get the money where you get. So they rather do what they can do. As Nigerians, we should really be careful in Ghana now. They frown. They are not in a good mood with us.
Ghana national security and its safety is under attack. And in fact, it's high time the government of Ghana, the Ghana Immigration Service and the Ghana Customs Service needs to do a thorough check on those foreigners they allow in this country. Because most of the foreigners that come to the country are ex-convicts. Most of them are on a run. Most of them are doing what are wanted in their country. And they will come in and they will cause havoc, they will cause chaos in the country. In fact, so far as I'm preaching about the unity of Africa doesn't mean you travel all the way from your country to Ghana and continue your criminal activities. Most especially Nigerians. The government of Ghana, please, we are calling on you. Because the crime rate is rising. It looks like Donald Trump travel advisory that he released against Ghana is manifesting. Because from the previous month to this particular month, the crime rate keep rising. Just last week, 5 Nigerians and 1 Ghanaian robbed a bank. A bank customers. How can you travel from your country to another man's country and be robbing the citizens of the country? How does that make sense? A Nigerian man renting a house from a Ghanaian landlord. Your rent is due. The landlord came and said that pay me my rent or leave my house. Or you just called your boys, 9 boys. They came in, they stabbed the guy 7 times to death. How does this make sense? And if you talk about it, you see like Ghanaians hate Nigerians. Other African countries don't like Nigerians. How would they not hate you or this particular mindset? You are taking the liberty, you are taking the peaceful for granted. And the Ghana Police Service, please, you need to do a thorough check on those that record a video midnight and post on social media. You need to arrest anybody that will release the video midnight. You need to arrest the person and do a further investigation because most of them are spies. Most of them spread information. Because they will release the video. The next week, you hear that robbery has gone on. The next week, you hear that kidnapping has gone. If it's not kidnapping, it's robbery. If it's not robbery, it's stabbing. If it's not a whole lot of nonsense activities. You are in this country. You travel. You see, the mission of these people is that so far the country has failed, then other African countries needs to fail. That's their mindset. They don't have good mindsets. And if you're talking about those, it's not all Nigerians. It's all Nigerians. How many Nigerians have come out to condemn the activities of their brothers in Ghana? It's getting out of hand. So the Ghana Police Service, please, the Ghana Customs Service, launch a very serious thorough check on those who allow them in this country. Most of them are on a run. Most of them are ex-convicts. Most of them don't have vision. They don't have any ambition on them that they're going to work and take off their family. Their mindset is to the crime rate that they are running from their country. They are bringing it here in Ghana. And you need to do a mass deportation. They should call us any name they want. They should call us. That's bullshit. Your rent is due. Pay me my rent. You start the person to death. How? You come to a country and you rob the citizen of the country. How? How does that make sense? Come on, bro. Anybody, any social media, whosoever it is that will release a video midnight on the residential area, that person needs to be arrested, kept hostage in the police custody, and do further investigation. The mindset behind that particular video before you release the person, because most of them are spies. Most of them spread that information. The next week, the thing will hear that it's robbery. It's robbery or kidnapping. Go and subscribe to my channel, okay? Share your thoughts in the comment section and share this video to your fellow Ghanaian. We need to wake up because this country is sinking. The country is sinking.
You can't dictate to Ghana. Ablakwa rebukes US Senator over debt comments. In fact, this story is a very interesting story. I'm ben nariti amam enti diakonya na yending komo. This is a very interesting story. Niatiam say, Monim Dada say, one of the hard-working ministers under this NDC administration, no, Okujato Ablakwa, won't mean kind ministers 5 Wamubwa Juma, Ubei, Okujato Ablakwa, Afrim. The Wakoya Foreign Affairs Minister, na Juma, and Oye. And what is it I'm saying? You say Donald Trump, and Yamabi, I was saying, and also stop some African countries be from coming to AUS. Ghana so yeden ebe kambi njokuja to yese ende maminko Washington DC na mene omungo din komo na do Ghana ni US any problem but ayonko fa yenhye mukina na bibia ntimemboa na yenyina yenguru together ewo biase na okuja to koduru hono and oshia one of the secretaries of President Trump ena omudi nkomo no mutwa picture and a secretary no posty picture. And a papaya on that screen is what Brodino, yes. aba bonten edidi Ghana tem e was post no. That's why I say follow me. Obeti ase ne ba ya papa we di Ghana tem. Na mesan chiro harsh response a e Okudzato Ablakwa nso ye den. Ede man. Now you go your name. Let's go. Now this is the first post I ever do nkomo. Secretary na Okudzato ko shia no Washington DC no. The dindi Alison M. Hooker, sorry. The dindi Alison M. Hooker. Now, only thing come you know post it was say I had a productive discussion today with Ghana Minister of Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzato Ablakwa. We focused on strengthening the US-Ghana partnership and commercial and immigration issues important to both of our countries. And I say, oh, me then, me Okudzato Ablakwa, Foreign Affairs Minister, Eddie Ghana. Then ending common efa senior Ghana ni US ayamkufa betima then akonkan ewo commercial and immigration nyinamo akwantu say ye tu kwan aba ana ye be business and say anything relation to akwantu anything na efa eye ya yonkufa ho betima boa amaya kwan because at a point no America will need Ghana at a point so yenso will need them nti anything concerning that ye kone ye ba nyina no omudi hu nkomo say ye betima boa eye aman mienu we. That is poster Alison M. Hooker make on the platform. So now opposite here platform is US or say Bureau of African Affairs. I think US your friend saying department US. I think it's part of the US government. African Affairs so no so comment say SBU Fitrell was glad to join Under Secretary State P for a great meeting today with Ghana Minister for Finance, Samuel Okudzato Ablakwa, where we discuss economic, commercial, and immigration issues important to both our countries. And to say Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister, Ghana.
Wow, I didn't know we had such men with balls in Ghana until now. This is refreshing coming from the foreign minister of our country. His name is Okudzato Ablakwa, for those who don't know much about Ghana's politics. And this happened on Tuesday when the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee chairman, whose by name is Senator Jim Rich, tweeted this, and I quote, ladies and gentlemen, instead of a trip to D.C., Ghana's foreign minister should focus on honoring his government's commitment to repay U.S. companies and American taxpayers. We cannot continue subsidizing Ghana while it continues paying far larger debts to China. End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening here is that this senator is sending a word of advice or kind of a word of warning to Ghana's foreign minister to not be looking for a visit to the U.S., but instead focus on how Ghana will pay off our debts owed to the USA. This is basically the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. But this new and young foreign minister we have had a counter advice and sort of a word of caution to this senator. This is his response, and I quote, "This is very rich coming from someone who refuses to engage in same advocacy for the payment of reparations by the U.S. for its despicable and condemnable role in slavery. You will not be allowed to dictate to a sovereign country on how we conduct our foreign policy." Wow. If you need to be reminded, this is Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, the first African nation to defeat colonialism and imperialism. Let me be clear. Those measly debts compared to what you owe us in reparations will be paid when we deem appropriate based on our program, even though the debt was not created by the new Mahama administration. He continues to say, unlike you, we take responsibility and honor our national obligations. So, I ask myself, how much, ladies and gentlemen, I ask myself this one question. How much at all do we owe to the U.S. in debts? Because the minister referred to the amount as measly, which also means small or insignificant. So I inquired on the very latest debt owed to the U.S., and this is what I found, ladies and gentlemen. Ghana's official bilateral debt to the United States and other official creditors stood at approximately $5.17 billion as of December 2022. And I laughed, ladies and gentlemen. $5.17 billion only, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not bragging or being overly confident or silly or ignorant, but I promise you this. For a country like Ghana, with the volume of gold under our feet and the totality of our resources, ladies and gentlemen, this is chicken change, for a lack of a better word. Ghana could be easily making that amount of money every week from one gold mine if we own one in our country.
Wow, bravo. Bravo, first with the Ghana versus US. I really like the response. You see, it's like giving the vibe of, do not tell me what to do. I'm not your baby. I'm not your puppet, right? I know that, okay, I'm indebted to you. Now, what about the oppression, the things you have actually taken from us all these years, even in time of the colonials? You have always stolen from us by tricks, by hook and by crook. And for today and this present day, we are saying enough is enough. Stop it. Stop it. We are not your children. We are not your babies. This is it. And this is that. And that's what I expect of my country, Nigeria. But you know what? We've got no balls. So we've got no balls. I like the balls that Ghanaians are putting up currently. Like, it's giving that vibe of, we know we are peaceful. We know we are kind and loving people, receptive people. We value our peace, but do not take us for granted. You see, that's boundary right there. And when you have these boundaries drawn, best believe that people will begin to respect you. People will begin to see you for whom you are and will not even want to dare to try rubbish or nonsense with you. But when you are, like a public, you are so open and porous because you are peaceful and kind, you're gentle and sweet, people will literally lick you as honey and swallow you. By the time you wake up in their stomach. Exactly what it's been all these years. And for today, I've seen that countries in the continent of Africa are now saying no to all this oppression, colonialism, yes, imperialism from the Western, European, Asian, British country. In fact, know yourself and mind yourself. Enough is enough. That's the vibe and energy we have for today. And looking at what these brothers have reacted to Nigerians, sending stern warnings from Ghana, from Nigeria, even Chingy, and are saying, please, we know as Ghanaians we are peaceful, but enough is enough. Do not come out, to interrupt our peace. Do not come out at odd hours because you're trying to create content and all that. Learn to respect our country, our environment, our rules, our regulations, how we live. Like Chimdi rightly said, you go to Rome, you behave like the Romans. You do not even want to come and be behaving as if you are now the one in charge. You see all this energy put together. I am so super duper loving it, and I want the country Ghana to keep it up. Just like Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, we don't need to be of the military to understand whom we are, to take what we have and protect it and use it to the barest maximum for our own benefit and advantage, other than leaving it in the hands of criminals, right? To come and take advantage of it. That is it, and that is that. Guys, we've heard everything in-depthly, and I know we've listened patiently to the end. And if you stay true till this point, you are the best, the real MVP. Right here on Vibes Upon Vibes with Chivik, I want to say thank you so much, and God bless you. And at this juncture, if you are yet to like this video, you've watched up till now, come on, Charlie, kindly hit on the like button, share this video, because I need more people to get to see this energy, this revolution, and this awakeness in the continent of Africa. And one of the best line and statement for me is that this is Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. Ghana is for Ghanaians and Ghanaians alone, and no import store. Nobody whomsoever should dare to trespass. Not even the Igbo king, not even Nigerians, not even the United States of America, not Brazil, not Israel, not Japan. In fact, respect us. Simple and short. As simple as ABC, right? And with that being said, I want to know your thoughts about all we have seen here today, constructively and respectfully. Leave them in the comments, right? Let's have this conversation rolling. What do you think? Because see me, I'm all out for this. I'm buying it. I'm so loving it. And I will definitely give you my own opinion and input down there in the comment section. Like I said, share, like, and if this is the first time you stumbled here, hi, welcome to Vibe with Chivik. On here we say things just the way it is, without sentiment, emotion, and bias. Not to demote, demean, demarcate anyone, any country, but protecting our motherland and standing up, speaking up for what is right from wrong, no matter whom you are, right? And if you like it on here as a Ghanaian or non-Ghanaian, you're highly welcome. Do well to join this family by smashing that subscription button, and as well turn on the notification bell next to it that says all notifications. You know why? So that you will always be the first to get notified whenever new episodes are posted here. And with that, I will say we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And I will see you in my next one. For now, this is Vibe with the Ambassador One of the Motherland Ghana, saying do have a blessed, a peaceful, a loving, a cheerful, and a successful day out there. Ciao, ciao.